Yeah, well, it's at least an interesting story, I think. It's certainly not suggestive of anything military, but something that Great Granny would have had in her kitchen, a sugar bowl, I guess. But the lady from whom I acquired this said that it belonged to her grandmother, I believe. And she had always been told from the time she was a little girl that it was her family put their valuables, their silver and gold coins and maybe wedding rings, whatever, in this to hide it from the soldiers. And I don't know that the North, the Union soldiers or the Confederate soldiers were any different from the standpoint of confiscating things to live on, especially food and so forth, but also valuables such as gold and silver. I assume that they weren't confiscating this for their own personal benefit, but to trade for goods, services, so forth. But at any rate, this was up on the Elk Creek in southwest Virginia, and after they put their valuables in here, they didn't set it back on the mantle. You know, they were smarter than that. They took it out in the yard and dug up a clump of sod, buried it, put the sod back, and put some water on it, stayed there until the war was over. But this, I guess when we studied the Civil War, we talk about battles and all this kind of, we never think if they're 400 or 500 miles from supply lines and so forth, how you'd feed thousands and thousands of men day and night and week on end. So they had to forage, especially if they were away from the railroads. They absolutely had to forage on the countryside. So that's just a little piece that sort of reflects, and the fact that the family kept it even after it was broken. They cherished the memories, and glad that they fooled the soldiers by burying it in the yard and hiding it from them.